He worked 144 hours of overtime in 1 month, on top of his regular 40-hour weeks. That's almost 21-hour days, every single day, for Toyota. He was 30 years old, a quality control manager, respected, successful. His last words to his wife were, "I'm so tired." Kenichi Uchino collapsed at his desk on February 7, 2002. Heart attack. Dead. His company didn't even attend his funeral. If you're grinding right now, sacrificing sleep, missing moments with family because you believe your company values your sacrifice, you need to hear what happened next. Kenichi Uchino wasn't lazy. He wasn't weak. He was everything society tells you to be. Born in 1972, he graduated from university during Japan's economic boom. He landed his dream job at Toyota, the company that revolutionized manufacturing, that built an empire on efficiency and quality. Getting hired there meant you'd meet it. Kenichi worked in quality control. His job was to make sure every car that left the factory was perfect. No mistakes, no failures. Lives depended on it, and he took that seriously. By 2001, he was married. He had a young daughter, a home, stability. He was living the dream his parents worked their whole lives to give him. But there was a problem. Toyota's Camry plant was under pressure. New models, tight deadlines, competition from other manufacturers. The company needed people who could handle the load. Kenichi raised his hand. "I can do it." What he didn't know was that handling the load would mean surrendering his life, piece by piece, until there was nothing left. It started small, an extra hour here, a weekend shift there. "Just this once," his manager said. "We need you." Those words are dangerous. We need you. They make you feel important, valued, essential. So Kenichi stayed late. He came in early. He skipped lunch breaks to review reports. When he got home, his daughter was already asleep. When he woke up, she was still sleeping. His wife, Hiroko, noticed the exhaustion in his eyes. "Take a day off," she begged. "You look terrible." "I can't," he'd say. "The team is counting on me. The deadline is too close." In his final month alive, January 2002, Kenichi logged 144.5 hours of overtime. Add his regular 40-hour weeks, and he was working approximately 185.5. Out of 720 hours in a month, he spent nearly 185 of them at work. Let me break that down for you. That's 21-hour workdays, 3 hours of sleep, every single day, for 30 days straight. No days off, no weekends, no breaks. His work logs tell the story. January 3rd, 21 hours. January 7th, 22 hours. January 15th, 20 hours. January 28th, 23 hours. And here's what makes it worse. This wasn't unusual at Toyota. This was the culture. This was what dedication looked like. Hiroko watched her husband disappear. Not physically. He was still there, technically. But the man she married, he was gone. Replaced by a ghost who shuffled through the door at midnight, stared blankly at dinner, and fell asleep in his work clothes. She found him once, sitting in his car in the driveway at 2 a.m., engine off, just sitting there, too tired to walk the 20 feet to the front door. "Kenichi, please," she cried. "This is killing you." "I'm fine," he lied. "Just a few more weeks. Once this project is done, I'll take time off. I promise." It's the same lie people tell themselves every day. Just one more month. Just until this promotion. Just until we hit this goal. The finish line keeps moving, doesn't it? His body was breaking down. His hands shook when he tried to hold chopsticks. He developed chest pains but ignored them. Probably just stress, he told himself. He started getting nosebleeds at work from the exhaustion. His coworkers noticed but said nothing. In Japan's work culture, complaining is weakness. On February 6, 2002, Kenichi came home and told Hiroko, "I'm so tired." Those were the last words he ever said to his wife. The next day, his heart gave out. But that wasn't the most heartbreaking part of this story. February 7, 2002, 11:47 a.m. Kenichi Uchino collapsed at his desk. His coworkers rushed over. Someone called an ambulance. By the time paramedics arrived, he had no pulse. Heart attack. Sudden cardiac arrest caused by extreme fatigue and stress. The doctor's report was clear. His body had been pushed beyond its limits for so long that his heart simply stopped. He was 30 years old. His daughter was barely old enough to remember him. Hiroko was devastated, but she was also angry, because when she looked at his work logs, when she saw the 144 hours of overtime, when she calculated that her husband had essentially worked himself to death, she knew this wasn't an accident. This was murder. Corporate murder. She demanded answers from Toyota. Why was my husband working 21-hour days? Why did no one stop him? Toyota's response? They denied responsibility. We didn't force him. That's the lie companies tell. We didn't force you. But they create a culture where leaving on time means you're not a team player, where taking a sick day means you're weak, where asking for help means you're not management material. Hiroko refused to accept it. She filed a lawsuit. She fought Toyota, one of the most powerful corporations in the world, for 6 years. And in 2008, she won. But the victory was bitter. The Japanese government officially recognized Kenichi's death as karoshi, death by overwork. It was one of the first times a major corporation was held legally responsible for working someone to death. Toyota was ordered to pay compensation. The case made international headlines. Labor laws were scrutinized. Companies were put on notice. But Kenichi Uchino was still dead. His daughter grew up without a father. His wife grew old without a husband. And Toyota? They posted his position online 2 weeks after his funeral. Life went on. Here's what gutted me when I researched this case. Toyota executives didn't attend Kenichi's funeral, not one. The company he sacrificed his life for couldn't spare an hour to honor his death. That's when Hiroko realized the truth. To Toyota, Kenichi wasn't a person. He was a resource, and when resources break, you replace them. Kenichi's story isn't unique. In Japan, karoshi kills thousands every year. But this isn't just a Japanese problem. It's everywhere. America calls it hustleculture. China calls it 996, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 6 days a week. Every country has a different name for the same lie, that your worth is measured by your productivity, that rest is laziness, that boundaries are weakness. Kenichi believed his company valued his sacrifice. He died, proving they didn't. So if you're reading this right now, while exhausted, while sacrificing time with people you love, while telling yourself just a little longer, remember Kenichi. Your company will replace you in a week, but your family can never replace you. No promotion is worth dying for. No deadline is worth missing your life for. No job loves you back. Kenichi's last words were, "I'm so tired." Don't let those be yours. If Kenichi's story made you stop and think, hit that subscribe button right now. This channel exists to share stories that could save your life. Japanese legends, true stories, folklore, all with lessons you need to hear before it's too late. Every week, I break down another story that will change how you see work, relationships, success, and life.